Hello everyone, Warhammer back with episode 3 of our modded Miaoying campaign for Grand Cathay. Last episode, we took Shenyang in a race with Zhao Ming and some Skaven, but the Great Bastion has been besieged for a couple of turns. But now it's Vilitch and his vassal coming to attack. They don't have too many great units, but they outnumber us. So we're going to have to do our best. We should be able to win this, but let's go into it. Well, it's the Curse Thing attacking the Great Bastion, but he's going to send in his vassal as fodder to take up the brunt of the attack. Hopefully, that's his plan. But all of his units do have shields or barriers, I should say, because of that. So right now we're going to try to take out the guys that can climb the walls first. So we're going to go after the Marauders with all of our archers and crossbows. The Bastion garrison is alright. It's only tier 2 at the moment, so it does have a fair amount of Jade Warriors, but most of the archers are actually from our army that is garrisoning it. We do have our Dragon Lord Shogun coming down. I forgot about her up here, so she's going to take a little bit to get up here, but yeah, we're just trying to wipe out these units before they can climb on the walls, so our melee can clean up and not have to fight too desperately. Tower's not doing a whole lot of damage right now, but we're trying to weaken them. Big thing to worry about are the javelins. Luckily for us, they kind of have a bad arc of fire trying to hit stuff on the walls, but the Marauder Horsemen can do a little bit better. Vilitch the Cursing coming in. Actually has a pretty decent army. Peak Horrors actually have a fair amount of experience, so they're going to be a problem. Two things of Chaos Warriors, one with halberds, one without, but the big issues are going to be the Doom Knights, Vilitch himself, and the Chaos Fairies if we're not careful. The Doom Knights in particular can really wreck us since we don't have any halberds or anything. So we're going to have to try to do our best to take them out, or weaken them at least, severely with arrows and crossbow bolts. But on the areas where they have started to climb the walls, we're going to start to pull some of our ranged units off so they don't get caught in the melee. Luckily, our crossbows up here have been unaffected, so they're continuing to fire at full capacity, besides these guys who did take one loss due to some javelins. But otherwise, our battle on the walls is actually doing pretty well so far. Well, they are attacking some of the gates with some of the Marauders and Horsemen. But the middle gate is the one that's going to go down first due to the Marauder Chieftain attacking that. But yes, Zincha's army coming in straight in. This is the stuff that's actually dangerous from the Curseling. Does have some Chaos Spawn, but they're pretty much half dead, and they go down really fast since they don't have armor. But the Chaos Warriors are very heavily armored, and we don't have a lot of armor-piercing missiles, so it's going to be rough. Doom Knights are the big thing, though. 120 armor, silver shields, very good offensive stats and defensive stats, along with high charge bonus and weapon strength. We have started to build some of the more expensive towers. They're kind of in a bad position. That's something I don't like about the design map for the Great Bastion, is that the tower should be like right here, because they can't really support anything from that point. And the Great Bastion is actually one of the few siege maps where defending the walls is actually advisable, but Doom Knights, we're going to target them with everything we have. Towers, crossbows, archers. We need to get these guys down as soon as possible, but our Dragon Gun, Shogun, throwing down some Dragon's Breath on some of these Murder Horsemen, things like that. But yeah, luckily for us, the Doom Knights do take about 7 casualties so far, taking a lot of HP damage. But looks like they're going to come after, luckily for us, some Spearmen and not going straight to the back after some of our archers. So we're going to be able to target them down a little bit. We do have Peasant Long Spearmen guarding the gates, with some horsemen ready to kind of be our reserve and clean up whatever gets through. These Marauders trying to capture the gate, though. These ones have kind of snuck past. So the AI really likes to do that in some of the siege maps, so we're going to start building some other towers. Hopefully clean them up before they can do too much. But Archer's doing pretty well so far. Dragon Lord getting some attacks on the Marauder Spearmen. Yeah, Doom Knights. Oh, down to 6 guys left, but they only have 300 HP. Hopefully we can kill them off right here before they get far enough away. Forsaken getting on the walls. These guys can do pretty well against everything we have, just because they really have weapon strength. But yeah, the Doom Knight's barely going to survive. Vilitch, we are targeting him down now with our Jade crossbows, try to get him as low as possible, because he's the big issue. Just because he has a fair amount of armor, but he does have the Twisted Twin. So the more he casts spells, or when he gets into melee, the better his stats become. So he just becomes a nuisance the longer he survives. So we got to get him out of the way as soon as possible. We've held the walls pretty well, although these units have managed to just barely sneak by, which is kind of annoying. I hate how that happens. But they've pushed into the gates now in the center. We have some spearmen holding on. These guys got roasted by a spell from Vilitch, though, so they're going to retreat. Our peasant horsemen coming around to help get on these guys that have pushed through onto some of our peasant archers. These guys in the back still managing to just barely survive these martyr javelins, so they're going to go after some of our capture points, but Chaos Warriors are getting on the walls pretty soon, so we're going to try to target them down as much as we can once they're actually getting up there. But they're going to push through the center now with a fair amount of stuff. Guys holding out, but not doing too bad. Chaos Warhounds did manage to push through and get on some of our peasant archers, though, which is not great, so we're going to try to pull some guys off the walls and help them out a little bit. But lots of our peasant spearmen pretty heavily damaged, but they're going to come back several times throughout the battle to try to help out. Yeah, we got Vilitch pretty low. He's got back to the point where he's got his barrier up, but he has only like 1,700 health left, so pretty low comparatively to what he was at before. Dragon Lord taking out some Chaos Fairies. We're going to try to help her out and get some goes onto them real soon. Yes, now the real dangers are on the walls, the Chaos Warriors. Even fighting Jade Warriors, our guys they're going to do very, very well against our Jade Warriors. Jade Warriors are kind of a lackluster in my opinion. They're meant there to hold the line and not much else. But yeah, getting onto units in the back, start to go after these control points real fast. We've got 2 of our tier 4 towers up though, and we'll start to get some smaller ones as soon as we can. Crossbows did take a little bit of damage now from some Rider Horsemen and some units climbing on the walls, but we're going to put them up here, hopefully so they can get some shots down, actually. Dragon Lord dealt with the Chaos Fairies, now keeping the Chaos Warriors in place, so we do throw down a Jade Shield to give her a big ward save. She does not have a lot of armor to start off with, so we really need to use that to best effect and just try to hold these Chaos Warriors down while we target them down with our archers. Try to get any damage we can. But for the most part, our melee battles have gone very well, except for up here. We actually do manage to get a nice Dragon's Breath going through the gate, so it only pretty much hit their units. Spawn doing some pretty good damage, though. They'll wreck Peasant Spearmen. But, yeah, Chaos Warriors climbing up. We got to take care of these guys. They do have a fair amount of experience, too, so they are going to stick around for a while because of those big increases in stats. Murder Horseman managed to get to our back line once again. We took care of the Chaos Warhounds at first, but these guys managed to thread the needle right there. Luckily, they were pretty damaged, so they're not going to be able to do too much against Peasant Archers. They will fight back pretty effectively because they're low numbers. But Vilitch still proving to be a problem. Chaos Sorcerer did take a little bit of damage, but our front line over here has not done very well. So we're gonna have to reinforce some of those areas. But with most of the stuff on the walls dealt with, besides the Chaos Warriors, we should be able to rearrange some of our units. This unit of Murder Horsemen gonna come and try to get this Chaos Sorcerer blocked for a little bit. Good crossbows are shooting off the back now. We're gonna try to target Vilitch down and maybe get him out of commission. His barrier's starting to go down pretty fast. Hopefully we can get him out of the battle. Chaos Warriors over here, not too many kills actually, 28, but they still have a lot of models left, and that armor is really paying off against the arrows from our peasant archers who have like no armor piercing. So over here though, Chaos Bond, supported by the nearby units, not taking too much damage. We should have probably focused at least one of these archer units down on them, tried to kill them off as soon as we could. But the Chaos Warriors are almost down. Vilitch taking really good damage right now. Two crossbows have really good line of sight. Third one's still firing, although it does have to arc its fire quite a bit, so not going to be quite as accurate. Over here, Martyr Horseman again, trying to get charges in, but our Dragon Lord and the archers put pretty good damage on the Marauder Chieftain. Because these are two different armies, they're going to be affected differently by army losses, so the Norseman forces are pretty much dead, so they'll probably rot off pretty quick. But all the forces left from Vilitch's army are going to have their own leadership stuff to deal with, the balance of power. Pink Horrors, man, these guys held up for a long time, just due to that experience. That extra leadership on demonic units really makes a difference. Some units still trying to get back and capture some of these points from Martyr Javelins. Some of our units have come back and trying to chase them off, but we built up other towers to try to take care of these guys. Chaos Sorcerer Lord, though, he's not even going for the fight. He's just trying to capture some of our points, get go after the leadership point real fast. Vilitch, 286 HP. We're going to try to turn these guys, hopefully get that last little damage on him. Maybe one more volley and he goes down. That'll be a big win for us, taking him out. Come on, one more. One more arrow. There we go. Yes. We did break the Chaos Warriors. Although I think these ones over here are still barely just functioning. But, I don't know. I guess they did get scared off. But we still have some units to deal with. Even with Vilitch dead, the Chaos Sorcerer Lord is going to provide some leadership. Chaos Spawn finally going to get targeted down by our Peasant Archers, because they managed to do a lot of damage. Look at that, 73 kills. Over here, he's pretty much dealt with almost everything. Martyr Chieftain, if we can kill him too, that'll kind of put the final nail in the coffin for the Norscan forces. And hopefully with that, we'll get the battle losses. Not quite. Looks like this guy just by himself was holding out still. But finally we get the victory. Very close battle, actually. Went in our favor, but could very well not have gone like that. That actually was harder than I thought it would be. Luckily, we were able to deal with the Doom Knights pretty early. I think that was a big issue. They would have just kind of ran rampant if we hadn't taken them down with so many arrows to start off with. But our army actually did not take that much damage. But yeah, we'll take the experience actually, because we might be able to go out and actually finish these armies off. Ooh, caravan encounter, bandit blackmail. A group of bandits approach the caravan, weapons drawn and eyes gleaming with greed. The bandit leader demands a portion of your cargo or they will attack. Oh, it's actually an Empire army. Huh. Okay, not too much range firepower, except for the pistolers, they can be annoying. But, well, yeah, we'll fight it just because otherwise we'll take losses. So we have some Empire bandits coming after our caravan. Actually, some dangerous units. Normal Empire infantry, but they do have two things of flagellants, which do a lot of damage, especially against stuff that doesn't have a lot of armor. So they are going to be nasty because of that unbreakable. And strength of the penitent too, which can be bad. So we're going to try to get them as low as we can with our archers before they get into combat, but our Longbow Riders coming around, they're going to try to get some nice cavalry charges onto the crossbows and pistolers and stuff. These guys are super annoying. But Longbow Riders actually have decent speed though. They have 105 speed, so we're actually going to be able to catch the pistolers, which is kind of crazy, but Alchemist not doing very well. Pretty damaged over some of our battles. But they're getting into range of our crossbows now, so we are going to try to kill off these flagellants as soon as possible. Yeah, look at that. 46 melee attack and big amounts of weapon strength. They are getting poisoned right now, so they're losing some of it. But yeah, we need to take these guys out. Jade Longbow doing some nice damage. Pistoliers. Only a few of them got caught, so they're having trouble actually getting on them for good, but crossbows in the back pretty much got devastated. Looks like the Free Company did manage to get a little bit of a volley off, same with the Pistoliers, but some spearmen are coming in to try and help them. Our front lines have met. Lord Magistrate holding back some units, but nice countercharge. Normally our Peasant Spears would outnumber these guys greatly, but they're pretty damaged, so it's a pretty even fight at the moment. Searing coming back on top of those spearmen. Most of the flagellants have gotten very, very low. Only 38 guys left in that one. And very quickly jumping to 40 on this one. Albert's doing some nice work. Empire Engineer stayed in the back so far. He does have explosive missiles, so we do have to be careful, because he will kill Great Long Riders if we're not. But Lord Magistrate just holding back these spearmen, but now we're going to target them down with all of our archers. They're facing the wrong direction, so those shields are not going to come into play, so these guys are going to get decimated very, very quickly, along with some meta magic coming down. Nice, devastated those guys. Peasant Spearman still holding out pretty strong, though, despite kind of worse defensive stats, but slightly better offensive stats. They're doing okay. We do have the Yang bonus down, which is helping them out on that front. But we dealt with pretty much all the initial force that has come to attack our main line. Longbows actually took a little bit of damage and actually some casualties from trying to get the Empire Engineer. We're going to bring in our archers, try to get him down as low as possible, but we just need to shut down those units. Managed to avoid our peasants for the most part without seeing deals, so we've broken those guys. Lord Magistrate, 33 kills actually, not doing too bad. We're just trying to target down everything we can with this engineer. He does have a fair amount of armor, so we threw it on Plague of Rust, and with our focus fire, hopefully he does go down a little bit quicker, because he's what's holding the army together. Let's see, this is a better matchup for us. Jade Warriors with Halberds, going to be able to decimate these spears pretty well. The Jade Warriors actually have pretty sweet looking armor, but if you guys didn't see the old world reveal for Cathay, I think the models from Games Workshop in Cathay actually look much better than most of the models in Total War, which is very surprising because it's normally been the opposite. But Alchemist's going to try to get these guys so we can get a Searing Doom on top of them. But this engineer managing to put out some explosive rounds with his grenade launcher though and actually do some damage, so that's not great. But just the last little bit till we can actually finish these guys off. Come on, Free Company Militia have gone down. Ooh, yeah, big shot there. Almost 40 kills on this dude. But his army's basically given up. Ooh, our Alchemist's getting very, very low though. But she will barely survive. Hopefully with everything else going down, that will let us get the victory once we get one more good charge on the Master Engineer and drop his leadership. But pretty good battle. Luckily this caravan is pretty close to its destination, so hopefully it won't have too many other problems. Not too shabby, didn't take too many losses. Pretty good. I don't remember how many more turns this caravan has. I'm actually going to go for experience, because I think it's almost done from what I can remember. I think it's just at the edge of the Empire. Ooh, we get a new upgrade for our caravans. So we could take Gehenna's Golden Hounds, which will give that to our Alchemists, Bound Spells, or we could do Enhanced Metallurgy. Let's do Gehenna's Golden Hounds. Vilitch got his defeat trait, melee defense, and wins a magic power reserve. Let's go on that army because it is led by a spellcaster. Armor for some of our yin units, not bad. Oh, it's just Jade stuff. And, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's just Jade Warriors. In general. You two are going to go and try and take Xing Wu. the port.
I dream of flinging your carcass.
Ow.
The nearest
Yeah, it's because of trespassing the Confederation penalty. Oh wait, we have a peace treaty with these guys right now. I just don't want to piss him off anymore because can I come around this way? No, that's literally the only way. Okay. Alright, sorry, Xiaoming. Because we were going to come after the Empires.
Where the wind bends, we follow.
But, oh wait, oh dang it, before I moved I should have seen whether he would have been willing to trade.
Upon yourself.
If we give you Zhenwu, what are you willing to do? Oh, we can go full into a defensive alliance. Sweet.
You have.
I don't care if we don't get any of the other territory here right now. I'm actually okay with this. Just getting through this as quickly as we can. We'll leave you just at the edge of the territory because this is an alliance now, so you are still going to heal a little bit. Okay, Nanli and Nungao. Let's get Nungao to tier 3 so we can get a Gatemaster hero and start to get some more advanced artillery pieces. Pomei, we're saving our growth for that, but let's build up growth in the Deadly Tomb Tower. This is going to have a landmark at tier 3, but let's get the trade resource because we do need income. And here, looks like Vilitch's army got completely wiped out, I think, or maybe they just retreated far enough back. But Sword got a lot of experience with that. Let's do Will of the Dragons. That's going to be really useful in case you have to fight more battles. Strength of Yang is actually a pretty good lore passive. We'll do that. Do Inspiring Presence, so you get passive XP gain. Yeah, I think Vilitch got wiped out, so. Take Treasury on that one.
Dragon-blooded.
And another point into Dragon's Breath to make it even cheaper. Go down by 1 Winds of Magic. What does it cost to start off with? 6? I'm okay, actually. Let's try to get some of the more advanced spells. Let's do another point into Jade Shield, though. That is a good spell. Alright, our gates, we are trying to build them up pretty quick. And we do have some money right now, so let's use it. This one we were going to keep without the growth, though, because I want to try out some of this stuff. This one will reduce upkeep for an army, so we can basically fill in an entire full army there for really, really cheap if we do that. And let's look through diplomacy. Gold Tooth, yeah, let's do a non-aggression with you so we can get military access eventually. No, we're gonna attack you. Shangying, can we get you to tier 2? 2 more turns? Oh, that's right. We were recruiting another army here. I was like, why is our upkeep so high? But part of that's from supply lines, so. I wasn't super impressed by the Juggernaut. Let's get some Grenadiers and Ironhell Gunners. They'll do okay in the Great Bastions. Okay. Our caravan has 2 more turns left. Oh, actually, what do we get from building an outpost with Cathay? Is it just...
Do not believe the slander about me.
Well, no, threaten. I don't want to do that. What would it actually give us? Just recruitment? Okay, that's not worth it.
The Iron Dragons assist.
Plus, we kind of want him to be weaker, so eventually he'll be willing to confederate with us. Yeah, no army at Shangwu, which is great. From what I remember, sometimes this vampire rebel faction also gets attacked by the Jade Custodians. No, what's it called? The Custodians are the one that take care of the... No, that's the Imperial Wardens that take care of the Great Bastion. So it is the Jade Custodians that are a little bit more to the east. It's like Zhao Ming might actually deal with these ogres, though. Caravan encounter, you can get some caravan guards, which are basically sword and shield variants, or jade crossbows. That's way better. Oh, lizardman attack. Oh, it's at the gate. Okay. From the jungles of the south, the cold-blooded lizardmen have emerged. Their ancient and mysterious power set against the Great Bastion. With cold precision and unwavering determination, these reptilian warriors strike, seeking to fulfill their enigmatic great plan. The air hums with arcane energies as skinks and saurs march forward, followed by other beasts of the jungle. Will you decipher their motives and repel the invasion, or will the gate fall to their primal and ancient furies? We can invoke a boon. Costs 500, but then we get leadership for Yang units in the region. It says we'll receive a random buff from the Dragon Emperor. Let's see what that actually does. It's a good thing we brought that army back. Does it say what the buff is? Is it the ward save? Maybe that's it. We just fought a battle here and we get a heroic victory? Actually, that's okay, because Swords are a nightmare, and they have a bunch of HP. Even without shields, they're a nightmare, so I'm actually going to take that. Let's take more experience so we can level up this lord as quickly as possible. Yeah, it's a good thing we had that army there. Got attacked twice in a row.
Harmony before ferocity.
Maybe once we start taking some Skaven territory, we can trade them for stuff to get full control of this province. How much are we actually making here? 153. I would say we're having problems with public order. But our Confederation penalty goes away next turn, so that should help. Upgrade Pomey. Oh, we're taking... Oh, that's why. I was like, why are we taking attrition damage? But it's because we're running out of money, so... Alright, let's bring in...
I'm with you all the way.
I might have to sack this. We should have plenty of movement range. Yeah, they're ordered with the Jade Custodians, so... Pay me, please.
I fear you will leave this conversation disappointed. I am glad...
The Emperor's chosen daughter.
Oh, we lose Peasant Spearmen. We'll just fight it. Vampires are usually pretty easy, even in a siege battle. I just don't want to lose stuff at this moment. Shangwu come under attack because our previous auto-resolve battle with Miao Ying's army was not kind. We, Oh no, that's not yet. Yeah, auto-resolve is generally not been kind to our peasants and Jade Warriors, so we are going to attack this fortress city just to make sure we don't lose too many things. Alchemist coming on this side. Miao Ying going to go straight into dragon form since we don't have to worry about heals now, and she does have access to Talons of the Night while in dragon form, which is really awesome. So we're going to use that to great effect in this battle. Skyjunk coming over the wall so we can get some direct shots onto these guys. Vampires don't have any ranged units, They do have one thing of foul bats, but with our Jade Claw Warlord coming in, we do have some Onyx Crowmen that are going to come help him out, along with some Grenadiers and Iron Hill Gunners. But getting all their crossbows and peasant archers into range, they can start to pelt down these guys, kill them as soon as possible. Graveguard taking a fair bit of damage actually pretty quickly, so we're going to get a charge on them with Miao Ying. Oh, try to at least. Don't get the charge, but we do tie them up around her. We'll see Talons of the Night real fast. Really, really cool looking spell. Yeah, that's awesome. One of the best looking VFX on this spell, I think. Just absolutely decimates all those guys. Graveguard start to crumble very, very quickly. Skeleton Spearmen as well. These Crypt Ghouls do manage to get out just barely in time, but the Skyjunk's going to start welling on them pretty soon. Formation is a little bit more open now, so it won't be quite as effective as it was before, but our Juggernaut getting ready for once we actually get through the wall, so it can actually start to fire. Like I said before, these guys look great on paper, but I haven't been super impressed. It seems like their targeting may be a little bit off, because they always target the front of a formation. And because of that, they have like flame cannon style shots, so they don't really hit a lot some of the time. So you really have to try to hit them with manual targeting, or aim for a unit that's behind the one you want to hit. Skeleton Warriors going in. Vampire Garrison doesn't really have anything to throw at us. Mostly just Skeleton Warriors and zombies, but there are some Black Knights around. These guys actually have pretty decent armor, good combat stats, along with high weapon strength. Most of it's not armor piercing, so it won't be able to get through Miao Ying's armor too much. But Phobats can still be pretty dangerous if they get on the right target, like our Skyjunk, since it does have like no melee stats whatsoever. So we're going to bring our Onyx Crowmen over to guard them. Maybe try to take out these Spearmen real fast, because Onyx Crowmen are not large targets, so their bonus surcharge will not come into play. Still have really high weapon strength, though. Why is it so, what's the other 20? Where's that coming from? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But Miao Ying, 123 kills so far. No zombies yet, so that's pretty good. But Alchemist and some units trying to get through this gate so we can push in. We do have our Fire Lancers over here. I love these guys, Fire Lance Warriors. We'll try to use them to effect a little bit more in this battle, although it's probably not going to be as showy as our first showcase with them, shaking Shang Yang. But our archers are just waiting until we can get through the gates, get them into position. Skyjunk, able to start getting some shots off, trying to shoot up here a little bit on some of the more expensive units. Onyx Crowmen, though, we do not want to get caught by the Spearmen when the Fellbats come in, so we're going to bring them out. This is actually not a great fight for us, just because our guys are a little bit damaged already. We do have some physical resist to hold them off, but it's not going to be amazing. We start to take damage and lose some models very, very quickly. So we're going to switch over Miao Ying into our human form real fast so we can get some heals off, because we do not want to lose these guys. But Black Knight's finally coming in. There goes our Earthblood down in just a second. Yeah, Onyx Crowmen really got kind of low. We weren't quite as diligent with keeping them into good battles as we should have. But now that we're through the walls and have control of the gates, we should be able to start to push in and get some extra firepower onto stuff. With the heals coming down on the Onyx Crowmen, we do manage to finish off the Fellbats as they're going after the Skyjunk, so don't want to let that get too low, so we're going to throw down some more Earthbloods right there. But the Juggernaut trying to get some shots in. Like I said, its targeting seems to not go quite far enough. In our future battles with it, I do need to try manually targeting a bit, because we haven't seen much success. Black Knight's pushing in, keeping her Fire Lance Warriors from getting their shots off, although a few of them may try real fast right here. We'll see if they go for it, trying to hit these Skeleton Warriors in the back. Nope. Yep, we get 2 or 3 rockets off. Oh, there we go. Blasting both the Skeleton Warriors and some of the Black Knights that were still there. But the Fire Lance Warriors will do pretty well against these Black Knights due to their armor piercing and high weapon attack, or high weapon strength and melee attack. So gonna do pretty well, along with some support from Yao Ying with Wrath of the Storm raising their melee attack quite a bit. So there's the horn going down from our J-Claw Warlord, getting standard ground. We're trying to tie up these Crypt Ghouls and the zombies so our Sky Junk can get some nice volleys into them, clump them up a little bit, but wasn't quite too effective, so she got really low, took quite a bit of damage from those Crypt Ghouls. But the Onyx Crowman gonna come and try to finish these guys off. Over here, we've broken pretty much all the units that are over here, trying to fight us in that part. The Black Knights did go down. Skeleton Warriors getting very, very low. Might be enough to get army losses on the Vampire Count's garrison, and we take the settlement real soon. And I forgot that the Alchemist doesn't have a lot of armor yet, so those Crypt Ghouls can do a lot of damage with their high weapon strength and poison. I think, yeah, we were going to sack this just because we need the money.
The Storm Dragon.
I put you into an, actually, we're still going to take attrition because of the Vampiric Corruption, most likely. So, Miao Ying is going to have to garrison the settlements, and you'll start coming out this way to take the Baleful Hills next turn. If the Jade Custodians don't beat us there to it.
Storm Dragon.
We're in positive income once again, so that's very nice.
The Celestial.
Miao Ying, oh, we can get, oh, your stuff is next level up. We haven't fought any super close battles to where this would be nice. That gives the bonuses when below half health. It's also Dragon Guard. We don't have any at the moment besides our crossbows. Sky Wardens. Yeah, we'll just wait and put more points into that once we get access to it. We get our other item at rank 12. Okay, it's next level up too. Alchemist. Let's put another point into increase mobility.
A long fire, hardened steel.
Okay. If we have to, we could trade. Shingwu has a pretty good landmark, though. Lord recruiting faction-wide income from buildings. Yeah, we might be able to trade this for one of these settlements up here. But we'll get to that in just a second. This Lord leveling you up. Let's get another point to Jade Shield, and then Wall of Wind and Fire can be good against low armor units, so we'll get that.
Shaper of the Eight Winds.
Yes, let's build up the growth here. This just gives reduced attrition. I thought I was going to get rid of this, and yeah, we were going to keep the one here, but we were going to get rid of that one, I thought. So, Caravan, this is your last turn. Let's put a point into hitting stores, so you'll heal more up on the way back. Can't build up that, though. Cool. Marienburg should get us the Warrant of Trade, I believe. Which gives more, it's either more cargo or more sell value for cargo. Military access? Yes. Will you pay us for it, though? Ha! 1. Worth it. If you guys have seen The Office, it reminds me of when they're having an auction in the warehouse, and Dwight, every time they someone bids on something, he'll do the exact same bid plus 1 penny. Okay. Yeah, the Warrant of Trade, we need to make sure we equip it on the new caravan that's going to go out, though. Okay, I didn't put this guy in march stance for exactly that reason, in case there was an army trying to come out after him, so... Okay, you can hire some mortars for 850. Sure, we have money now. And yep, the warrant of trade, so it gives sell value of cargo. Okay. Let's get that other caravan on its way out. Where do you want to send you now? Noel, I don't remember what its unique item is. Altdorf is the fire lens or whatever it's called. Luminarch lens that gives fire weakness. Already gone to Castle Drakenhof. Let's go to Krezagrak. Yep. Yes. But I need to look at... Oh, come on. Let me open him up. So we can give you the warrant of trade. Where is it? Right there. And do we have any good buffs for nearby units with you? Sure, we'll give you an enchanted transmutation of that. That's not bad for that. Okay, Scroll of Power and Scepter of Stability are both kind of bad. So let's fuse those. Hope we get a better item. Armor of Fortune. That's great. You have this. So who do we want it on? Our Jade Claw Warlord, most likely. And both of these are kind of bad. So let's hope we get a better item. Armor of Silvered Shield, not really great. Shang Yang, let's start building you up. Let's take out these vampires once and for all. I still want Yao Ming. I say that every time. I still want Miao Ying to lead the attack so we can get her more experience, because we're going to have to fight Skaven after this. They're always a big pain in the butt. Move you an encampment stance. Here, units get that little bonus to leadership and melee defense. Oh, crap! I did that too fast. We lost our Onyx Crowmen! And the Spears I don't care about that much, but the Onyx Crowmen I do like. Okay, well we're going to take the heal, since even with a massively superior army, we still took a lot of damage in auto-resolve. Let's get this now. Hour of Majesty gives you negative 9 melee defense nearby enemies when you're in dragon form. Diplomatic relations with Grand Cathay. Control local corruption. Construction costs for Great Bastion buildings might be very nice. Melee defense and ward saving fighting against chaos. That's not important at the moment. Let's do reinforced Bastion. Yeah. Then afterwards, I think we'll do the control and. Okay, now the question is do I have? Actually, how much does it cost to repair that? 690. Sure, we'll do that because we're going to sell this to Xiaoming most likely. Let's have our. Do you have enough movement range to make the attack? I don't think you do, actually. So, Miao Ying has to lead the attack. What? You're not close enough?
We stride on.
What? That's annoying. If I march you, can you get close enough?
Where the wind bends, we follow.
Some Jade Warriors. I'm okay with that, actually. They're the sword variant, which are not... Wow, you actually got really low from that, too. I guess you don't have a whole lot of armor. Okay, we have to occupy it because he doesn't have enough movement range to do that.
Never.
Okay, what do you have here? Okay, both of these have military buildings, which is going to make them a lot more valuable to sell to Xiaoming. Can you get more armor somewhere? Nope. That gives you more hit points. Let's try to get this. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
The storm
Yao Ying, we'll put your other point into this now. Diplomatic relations with Grand Cathay is actually not bad. It should let us be able to confederate Miao Ying, oh gosh, we're Miao Ying, Xiaoming, Yin Yin, these guys, and then the Celestial Loyalist as well.
Descended from celestial glory.
Okay, now that we have this, let's do... They care about recruitment at the moment. Yeah, we'll just go for the upkeep reduction so we can field armies as part of the garrisons there. Terracotta Graveyard, it sees our growth on that. Nunley. 5 more turns till we get enough growth to get you to tier 3.
My mother would
Okay, Alchemist, let's do... I'd like to get Arcane Conduit because we run out of magic pretty fast, so let's put another point in Plague Rest. Oh, we still have this other army up here in Namgao that I keep forgetting about.
Never flag, never falter.
Put you in the garrison.
Master of Feng Shui. Natural
Okay,
authority.
this one does have the upkeep reduction, so we're going to put this lord in the Turtle Gate. That'll make our income go up hopefully a fair amount. Yeah, that was a good decision. Alright. Oh, it's a caravan guy. Let's do Tactician and Will the Dragon.
Surely.
In case you have any really tough battles next time you're going out. Oh, we forgot to look at diplomacy. Because now that the Confederation penalty is gone, that means we can confederate again. Okay, no losses in the auto-resolve. This guy's going to come back, which actually isn't a terrible thing because it just means more battles for us, so a little bit more experience. Okay, for our caravan, we can give you Peasant Archers, Jade Warriors. We have a fair amount of range firepower. Let's take Jade Warriors. And...
Fleeting. Discipline is eternal.
now we march.
yeah, you're going to take out this guy so we can get you leveled up a little bit more. Oh, you have banners that I completely forgot about. Spell resist on the Lord because that affects abilities too. Speed on the Grenadiers. That.
The dragon's love
Yeah, we'll see if Xiaoming is actually willing to trade now.
The hunt moves ever forward.
Okay, your army's still pretty damaged. Yeah, we probably recruit some more units before we trade off. Crap.
eyes.
Because Shenyang is where our replenishment is coming from this turn.
The majestic defender.
So we might wait one turn. Ooh, setting the Watcher. We have to... oh yeah, we have to recruit Jade Lions and stuff, right? In order to get him. So I need to think about that when we do our buildings in Nangao. Yeah, we'll get one turn of recruitment. And then we'll trade this off. We haven't used Tigers yet, and we don't have any fast units in this army, so let's do that. We got one more, actually... Skaven from Clan Nation usually don't have a whole lot of large units. But these guys have better defensive stats, so we'll take the spears anyway.
The Emperor's chosen daughter.
Shenyang, you get 3 more turns. Rangao, 4 more turns, okay. And why is our Oh, it's because of the Confederation penalty for a while. That's right. It's like, why is your public order so bad?
I am a warrior of the dragon.
Do
A
this. I think we go after Clan Eshin next. Guardians of Pigbarter. They're trading with Imric, so I'm okay with that, even if it does piss off the Chaos Dwarves. We can confederate. Ooh, okay, but I do need to keep in mind that they're next to the Jade Sea Pirates, which we are at war with.
I speak
What about
with the
here?
wisdom of dragons behind me.
I forgot. You're only at war with, at the moment, what's his face? The crocodile dude, Nakai. Because maybe we do that. Maybe we go through the Skaven and come down this way. Because Wei Jin... Man, Wei Jin's such a good settlement, though. It can make a lot of money, and it has some really nice landmarks. And it looks like... Yeah, we'll do that. Even if we lose the smaller cities, I'm okay with that. We can hold Wei Jin.
Greetings. Pardon my lack of nuance. I accept.
Yeah, we have the Imperial Road now. Did they have any armies besides this one? It looks like they probably got wiped out. You have
Tiger and dragon, stand as
Bolt
one.
Throwers, Onyx Crewmen. We can get rid of the spawn of Zinch because they're super expensive to keep. Peasant Horsemen. They're actually 119 to turn. That is pretty expensive, actually. What is your trait?
Harmony before ferocity.
Experience per turn, but it's more expensive, but the leadership is good.
Dragon-blooded Shugunga.
Okay, this side is probably safe. Because it's only Chaos Doors over here. How do they feel about us, actually? Okay, it's not too negative yet, so that may give us a couple of turns before they declare war.
Descended from celestial glory.
We're gonna send you out the other way. Only 800 to upgrade that because of her bonuses. Awesome.
Master of Feng Shui. Celestial ancestors.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have you come out this way.
Wind Shaper. Child of the Nine.
Or maybe...
A path untreaded is a lesson unlearned. Jade Claw Warlord.
What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna merge these guys. And have her lead the attack against the Jade Sea Pirates.
I'm with you
Because
all the way.
she's higher level and she has access to magic.
Lord
You'll come up here first to that one, and then we'll have you garrison the Turtle Gate. Since that one does not have the extra growth building. Okay. It's called Warlord for you. We're going to be fighting Skaven. Blazing Ordnance gives you ranged ability that does some explosive damage. Maybe we should actually just focus on making this guy incredible in combat. Let's give him more HP. He does have a pretty decent health bar to start with, but he has like very little armor compared to some of our other lords, so we'll keep it like that.
The great Bastion.
Wei Jin. I'm going to keep the money stuff here because I'm afraid we're going to lose these two, so I'm not going to build them up right now. This one I'm going to swap over, though. And we're going to go for control. Yeah, and so the Jade Sea Pirates, I believe they're Vampire Coast, if I remember right. So it'll be fun to fight them.
I must inform you that you
Oop, Moke here too. Okay, I completely forgot about him. That's a much bigger problem, but that's why we're going to defend Wei Jin. Because if I remember right too, I think I talked about this before, but the Great Bastion expansion mod also makes it so that if you lose either of Wei Jin or Nangao, the Great Bastion gets penalties from what I remember. with the crossbows.
Celestial ancestors.
But sorry, my voice is cutting out a little bit.
Dragon-blooded sugar.
Yeah, let's upgrade these.
Natural
You'll come
authority.
defend that.
Wind shaper.
Let's give you all the dragons because you already have access to some magic.
It shall please the dragons.
And Nungao, you're waiting on growth a little bit. Here, we can start moving you guys in this way now.
As hot as none.
Okay, this is controlled. What is this? This is part of the Belful Hills.
Favored.
So if we move you this way, we'll still be able to
The celestial.
get some replenishment.
Tomorrow, I decree it.
Oh, I probably should have kept you just normal stats and had you recruit some more spearmen because they're kind of damaged still.
Path untreaded is a lesson unlearned.
But we can sell Shengyang now. Let's see if we will trade it for one of the other settlements over there.
Assistance will only be
Or Shengwu, I mean.
good reason.
Oh. What about Shrine of the Alchemists? No, you won't trade for that. What about for Taizu, I believe is the one that, yeah. Nope. Yeah, I guess we're gonna keep them for a little bit then.
We are in need.
We can get rid of this though, because
Storm
I'm not
dragon.
gonna get anything else from that building tree.
I stand apart.
Alchemists. This gives you slightly more armor. I really want to get Final Transmutation though. That's great against the Skaven.
Descended
You-
from celestial glory.
To fight Dark Elves who want stuff with shields, so we'll get you some Jade Warriors.
The
And
storm
that's a
abides.
great spot to end episode. Actually, no, we'll end the turn first and decide what exactly we want to do. We'll end the episode pretty soon, but we'll see if anything interesting happens over the end turn.
The city of smoke is poised to.
Join war against the Burning Wind Nomads for 400? No, it's not worth it now. They're down to their last settlement, I believe, too. You got an Empire general leading the garrison, apparently. Yeah, I don't know if that's a conflict from one of our mods, but... Might also be from the Lord Magistrate, Ottoman mod, because that does restrict your Lord Magistrates to be Ottomans. They're not regular lords anymore. So maybe that's what's messing that up, but... Alright, you could destroy some Jade Warriors, but get positive relations with Goldtooth, or fight the battle. We'll fight the battle, but yes, that's a great spot to end episode 3, guys. We'll pick it up in episode 4. Start war with the Skaven, maybe some Dark Elves and Vampire Coast battles. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a great day.